Right, guys, welcome to this game between Japan and Ireland. It is the replay of the Rugby World Cup 2019, and it will be interesting to see whether Japan can pull up another upset here. I'm not sure whether they will be able to do it, but we do know that Ireland do have plenty of their players away with the British and Irish Lions, so there might just be a slight opportunity for them. Who knows? Leave a comment and tell me who you guys think is going to win this one. I personally would love for Japan to win this one, but it is going to be very tough. And yeah, I don't know. After their performance against the Lions, they did have a really good second half last week. So hopefully they can pull off a really good game here today and maybe get a repeat of that game. Pete Pompis has joined the chat as well. Says, hope Japan will give us a better performance than they did against the Lions. Ireland would want to get revenge on this one. And the possibilities are there. Achilles says Ireland by 15. So I'm going to go, yeah, let's put Ireland up for about, yeah, 15 points are about right, I think, Achilles. I don't think Japan is as good as they were in the World Cup. So, yeah, maybe it's their chance to maybe prove us wrong. Let's quickly go and have a look at the lineups for this game. For Ireland, the backline, Hugo Keenan, Jordan Lama, Chris Farrell, Stuart McCloskey, Jacob Stockdale, Joey Carberry, and Gibson Park there for Ireland. So no Johnny Sexton today. He's not even on the bench, guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. The forwards for Ireland is Dave Kilcoyne, Ronan Kelleher, Finley Beelum, Alton Delaney, James Ryan will be captaining the side, Peter O'Mahony, Josh van der Fleer, and Kalen Doris forms that forward pack for Ireland today. Smitty Toilet says Japan by 12. That's a big call. So I really hope that they do get this one, Smitty Toilet. But I don't know. Ireland's still a pretty sound team playing at home, do have a bit of a crowd. So it is at the Aviva Stadium. So it's going to be a tough one for Japan to replicate that World Cup victory that they got. So I would stick with my prediction of Ireland by 15 points today. Pete Pompey says, my heart says Japan, but my head says Ireland. Exactly the same here with me. I just can't see Japan doing it today. But let's quickly have a look at the Japan lineup for today. Matsushima, Masareva, Lafihali, Nakamura, Pavita, Yatamura, and Saito at scrum half for them. Then in the back of forwards, we've got Inagaki, Sagati, Ku, Wimpy van der Waal, James Moore, Michael Leach, Lapis Labaskafti, and Kazuki Himeno. And it's good to see that Himeno now finally gets his chance to start for the Japan side today. Like I said, it's going to be a tough one. And if they can maybe display the type of game that they played in the second half against the Lions last week, we might just be in for a really good game here. Achilles says, my heart says Ireland, but my head says Ireland. you caught me there for a second, Achilles. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect, guys. Let's look at the bench real quickly for Ireland as Japan's team is starting to run onto the field now. So the bench for Ireland, Rob Herring, Ed Byrne, John Ryan, Ryan Beard, Gavin Coombs, Greg Casey, Billy Burns, and Shane Daly. So a formidable bench here for Ireland as well. And they should be causing some trouble in the second half as well for Japan. Japan's bench is Horikoshi, Miller, Ivalu, Cornelson, Tatafu. Tatafu had a really good game when he came on in that second half for Japan. So then Shinigo Matsuda and Shane Gates also going to have an opportunity to play for Japan today. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this one pans out. Like I said, my heart says Japan, but my head says Ireland. Smitty Toilet says Himeno, incredible for the Highlanders. Yeah, he was, in fact, very good for the Highlanders in Super Rugby Trans Tasman. That's why I'm really looking forward to see what Himeno can bring to the party here today for Japan. But he's going to have a really tough time against Kalen Doris. We all know how good he is. So, and also James Ryan would want to prove that his selection for the British and Irish Lions, or his non-selection for the British and Irish Lions, was wrong, and that he wants to prove Warren Gatland and maybe get a call up. We know that Adam Beard has been selected by Warren Gatland, but yeah, James Ryan, a quality player, world-class lock forward, and surely he's got some really big things to prove to the coaching staff of the Lions. Smitty Toilet also says, I guess this Ireland team's one of the more likely teams in defeating the All Blacks. So, yeah, I guess Ireland, when on the day being good, they can beat the All Blacks. They have done it previously. So, yeah, it's just about getting that consistency going. But the way the All Blacks played this morning just showed us again the quality of that All Black side. And although the Tongan side had 9 debutants and was way out of the depth, it just shows you the difference in class between Tier 1 and Tier 2 at the moment. We now know that Japan has become a Tier 1 nation, so there's no more excuses for Japan. So they need to really go and give it up to this island side today. Smitty Toilet says, wonder what happened to Sam Derry. Great prospect and player for the Blues, 20 years old, coming third in Rody for SRA or SRA. So, yeah, I don't know exactly who Sam Derry is. I think I've heard the name before. But, yeah, Achilles says, Ireland, my second favorite team. Bokke first in Ireland and then the All Blacks. So, yeah, I tend to go Springboks, then France, and then probably New Zealand after that. But I also like Wales, don't get me wrong. But the clash between the Boks and Wales have become a sort of a prospect where you can't be favouring the Welsh anymore. So, yeah, Ireland always one of my favourite teams as well. But I must say, I'm always backing the underdogs. So Japan is the underdogs for this game today. So, yeah, I will be backing Japan to win it. But as the prediction goes, I think Ireland will win it by 15 points today, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to happen as well. All Blacks first, then Japan, and then the Springboks. So Smitty Toilet, definitely going with Japan today. That's why I said Japan by 12 points. That is a big call. I'll put it back on for you guys. So I do have a poll in the comment section as well for you guys. We've got who will win between the two teams. We've got 13 votes so far. Ireland by 77% to Japan's 23%. So far, all the polls have been spot on. We did get the All Blacks to win by more than 50 points. We did get them to win by 100 points. And we also got the victory for South Africa yesterday by more than 25 points. So if this voting is anything to go by, Ireland will comfortably win this game with 79% to 21 at the moment. So stay tuned to see how that one pans out. Right, Smitty Toilet says, I used to think England were my favorite team ever since the World Cup stuffed them. LOL. And then for now, my vote is Ireland by 15. My vote might increase if Ireland does well. So, yeah, just for you guys to remember, they're busy with their national anthems. Let's go through the lineup just one more time. For Ireland, Hugo Keenan, he's a valuable player, definitely a big prospect for the future. And a lot of people were quite surprised that he didn't make the British and Irish Lions side. So, yeah, Jordan Larmour, we know, is a quality player, still young. So, looking forward to see whether these two guys will be named in the Lions side in the future when they go to Australia again. Chris Farrell, we know, is quite the consistent. Stuart McCloskey, I like him. I must say he's a strong runner. Jacob Stockdale will want to prove everybody wrong. His form has not been great, but it's because they've been playing him at fullback, shifting between fullback and wing. And I do believe that his best position is on the wing. So he's got a lot to prove. Joey Carberry as well. Great opportunity for him to cement his place in this Ireland side. As far as the forwards goes, the likes of James Ryan, like I said, must really prove his worth at all costs. And then Peter O'Mahony coming to the end of his career, basically. Josh van der Vlier, another quality player. And then Caelan Doris will want to prove his critics wrong as well. Right, quickly going back to the comment section, guys. We've got Achilles says, England, too arrogant and rude. They don't deserve a World Cup. And then Smitty Toilet says mainly due to the 2003 England great team. They were a great bunch of players that year. Smitty says if England stayed composed in the Rugby World Cup, despite being favourites, they might have won it. I don't know. They played the final against the All Blacks, unfortunately, and then win in half-heartedly against South Africa. The lineup for Japan again quickly: Matsushima, Masarewa, Lafiali, Nakamura, Favita, Yatamura, and Saito. Then in the forwards, we've got Inagaki, Sakati, Kuvimpi van der Waal, James Moore, Michael Leach, Lapis Labiskachny, and Kazuki Himeno. And on the bench, we've got for Ireland, Rob Herring, Ed Byrne, John Ryan, Ryan Beard, Gavin Coombs, Greg Casey, Billy Burns, and Shane Daly. And then for the Japan side, we've got Horikoshi, Miller, Ivalu, Cornelson, Tatafu, Shinigo, Matsuda, and Shane Gates. Another South African joining the Japan League. Right, Smitty Toilet says New Zealand first to win World Cup, Australia first to 2 World Cups, New Zealand first to 3 World Cups. And then interested to who will be the first to 5 World Cups. That is quite interesting. Right, so the kickoff is about to happen, guys. It is going to be Joey Carberry to get this game underway for us. So it's all up for grabs now. Carl Dixon is the referee for today's game. Joey Carberry to get this game underway from the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. Here we go. Well, we're not going just yet. Waiting for that kickoff to start. So taking the time with this one, checking if everything is ready, and we're about to start. Any minute now, guys. Right, here we go. Joe Carberry with the kickoff, goes quite deep in and taken beautifully there by Favita for Japan. Sets it up just inside his own 22 now. Saito gets it back to Leach. Leach is going to put his head down, just setting up a good opportunity for the kick to go. But a penalty against Japan, or not against Japan, against Ireland very early in this game. And it's Kalen Doris, the guilty party there, not moving away. So a chance now for Yatamura to set this up, a line out, maybe right about on halfway for Japan. Can Japan upset the Irish again today? Wilhelm de Groot has joined in as well. How's it going, Wilhelm? Springboks would have won it in 1987. Sadly missed out, says Smitty Toilet, which is true. They had a fantastic bunch of players that year. Right, so Japan now going to have the first line out of the game, roundabout on halfway. A great opportunity for them to set up an attacking move. The line out goes to Michael Leach. Now Saito Yatamura with a little chip kick over the top. It is chased down beautifully by Higo Keenan for Ireland. And they've got it now. Gibson Park with a little box kick over the top, finding space in behind. But it's going to go directly into touch. So it's going to be a line out way back. And it's going to be runabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Ireland. Great attacking opportunity here for Japan early on in this game. We've had about 2 minutes. We saw Yatamura with a little chip kick over the top, beautifully collected by Higo Keenan, and then Gibson Park with that box kick going directly into touch. So pressure now. Saketi to throw this in for Japan. It is going to go to Michael Leach off the back, but it's a little bit sloppy now. Japan has got the ball, and another penalty to Japan here. Players holding on to the ball or not releasing the tackler is the call from the referee. So Michael Leach says he's going to go for goal and an opportunity for Japan to take the lead early on in this game. James Ryan tried to disrupt that from the line out, so nearly got that. Michael Leach in all sorts of trouble there at line out time against James Ryan. Right, how much, Smitty Toilet says, how much Springboks would make your World 15 at the moment? I reckon they'll take Lucette, blind side, and right winger. Cheslin Colby, Stephen Kitsoff, and probably Peter Steff de Tway. Yeah, those are the guys that I would probably select at this stage. Mapimpi would also make that side for me. I think he's a quality winger as well. And then probably the likes of Eben Etzebeth, but I wouldn't select him in front of Retallick at this stage, or Maro Itoje. So yeah, you're right roundabout on number 8. I would definitely pick Dwayne Vermeulen, definitely as the number 8. Wilhelm says, I hope Ireland wins. They have good players in Japan, but I hope they win. Right, the kick from Yatamura has gone straight through. So it is 3-0 here for Japan after about 3.5 minutes of play. Great start here for Japan and just what they wanted. Smitty Toilet says, I put Karabetti, but was pretty disappointing this year. Yeah, he's had a really disappointing season. Hopefully he can make it up a little bit later on. Right, so it is going to be Joey Carberry to restart this game. Japan lead 3-0 after 4 minutes of play. Another deep kick in, this time collected by Favita again. Now gives it out to Himeno at the back of number 8 there. Goes to ground, Saito out to Leach. Now Yatamura, they're going to run this from their own line. Now Nakamura puts it to the boot and finds space in behind the Irish. Runabout on the 10-meter line now. There's a chance here. Hugo Keenan with a little kick over the top. It is chased down and beautifully collected as well. And now chance here for Ireland. Gibson Park gives it out to Caelan Doris. 5 meters out from the 22 is Ireland, right in the middle of the field. Now comes back to Farrell. Farrell puts his head down just up to the 22-meter line. Gibson Park, here they come. It is Joey Carberry, gives it out to Omani. Now it's Gibson Park again, Joe Carberry. Back it goes to Farrell, puts his head down. Now comes back, they've lost a bit of ground here. Is Ireland at the moment. Gibson Park waits for it, gives it back to Carberry. Offloads there, but man and ball from Japan. Good defense. Here comes Ireland again. Just outside the 22 now. Spills it back to the 10-meter line. Lama gets caught behind the advantage line here. Great defense from Japan at the moment. Stockdale driven back. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Japan's half now. It comes out. Oh, sloppy pass there from Ireland again. And they're making some really bad mistakes at the moment. McCloskey made a couple of meters there. Now they're going to go. Carberry have to kick it under pressure. And that ball is not high into the air. Been knocked back by Ireland. So they've got possession. Carberry on their own 10-meter line now is Ireland. So they've lost ground from the 22-meter line all the way back to their own 10-meter line. Here they come. It is taken up there by Alton Delaney for Ireland. And now Gibson Park with an opportunity to clear this off the back of the ruck with a box kick. Goes up high and it is chased down here by Ireland. But it's beautifully taken by Yatamura for Japan. Roundabout on their own 10-meter line now. Lapis Laviskafni gives it out to Inagaki there for Japan. Now the little box kick over the top from Saito. Gibson Park is waiting for that ball. He gets it beautifully. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Now it's Ireland. And a penalty to Ireland here. Players not rolling away. So some relief now for Ireland. Right. So Apple Pie has joined in as well. Says, hi, Guru. Smitty Toilets has just given his lineup. Kits of Taylor, Tupou, Itoje, Retallick, Peter Steff, Sevilla, Vermeulen, Dupont, Buhanga, Kurabetti, Fakatawa, Radrada, Colby, and World Jordan. Why not? It's a pretty good lineup, that one. The kick from Ireland goes into touch roundabout on the 22-meter line. So an attacking opportunity now for Ireland. Right, Smitty Toilet says Japan by 15 points, I'd say. Who kicked off first? It was Ireland who kicked it off first, Wilhelm. So the lineup now taken by Ireland just outside the 22. Here they come. It's Caelan Doris. Over the 22-meter line they go. Good attacking opportunity here. Gibson Park is going to try and snipe on his own. 5 meters out from the try line is Ireland now. Comes back quickly. Back to McCloskey. A drive forward here from Ireland. Just about 5 meters out from the try line. Gibson Park gives it up to Delaney. And Delaney quickly offloads now. They need to go wide. They've got numbers here. But it is going to be a try here to Harris. Let's just see. Let's make sure. It is Chris Farrell who gets the first try here for Ireland. Even if they went wide, they would have definitely scored a try there. So Chris Farrell gets the first try here for Ireland. and Ireland strike first when it comes to tries today. Great run from Caelan Doris, just making a lot of meters with his first charge there. And from there, they just pick and go. Gibson Park tried to snipe on his own. He set up a nice ball for them. Then it came Josh van der Fleer out to McCloskey. Back inside, they went to Ronan Callaghan. And from there, they went a little bit of wide to Chris Farrell, who easily gets in for the try for Ireland. Right, haven't had these numbers. This Christian Color says Smitty Toilet. And then I know Rico will be on my center, says Achilles. Valalam says nice Ireland. Smitty Toilet not sold on Rico. So Rico's form has dipped quite a bit in the past, but I do believe that he is a really good player. But Smitty Toilet is holding on to RTS that will replace him next season. So you do rate him very highly indeed. We'll have to wait and see how it does at the Blues next season. What do you think of maybe a combination between the two, Rico Ioane and RTS? So the conversion's gone over. It's 7 points to 3 now after about 9 minutes of play, and Japan will need to try and come back into this one. Right, restart by Yatamura. Nice high-hanging kick from him. Not collected by Ireland, and trouble here for them inside their own 22, about 10 meters out from their own try line, and the referee gives a penalty to Japan. Players not rolling away. There is Jordan Lama who gets penalized. And will Japan go for another kick at goal, or will they set up the line out here? Decision time for them. Right, what will the call be from Michael Leach here? Big call coming up. And I think that Yatamura will be going for touch here. So Japan will set up the line out and try and maul Ireland to the ground. Right, Smitty Toilet says, Will Jordan, Apalila Fassi, future fullbacks for their respective nations. I do agree with that one. Apalila Fassi, a great talent for South Africa as well. Right, so the lineup now. Oh, wait, let's see what they are going to go to the side. Yatamura just telling one of the Irish players to shut up there. Bit of unsportsmanlike there from him, but nonetheless, 10.5 minutes gone. It is going to be a line out to Japan, 5 meters out from Ireland's try line. And can Japan drive them over? The line out taken by Lapis Labaskafni off the back, and the ball is going forward. Really good here for Japan. They are going to bring in their backline players as well. Still going forward, and over the try line they go. Try time to Japan, and that's a great response from them. Let's see who's going to pick up the ball there. It does look like it is is it number 5 who scored the try there? Let's see who it is. I think it is James Moore or Michael Leach who scored the try. Let's see who's got it. Either between the two of them. Not sure exactly who stood up with the ball. Right, let's see what happens with this conversion. Brilliant try from Japan there, just holding on to that maul, brought in the backline players as well, and just went forward from there. So Japan gets the second try of the evening, and they do take the lead after just 11.5 minutes in this game. Great stuff here from Japan. Smitty Toilet says New Zealand should steal some of their talent from league, build that depth. The likes of bring Kalen Ponga as well. But that would be good. He will probably play for Australia if he do get picked. Achilles says Colby can step too. Yeah. So Ireland take the lead, 10 points to 7 after Japan takes the lead after 12 minutes. 10 points to 7 it is. And we're in for a great contest here, it seems. Can Japan do what they did in the World Cup in 2019? They're now officially a Tier 1 nation, so no more excuses at all. Smitty Toilet says, yeah, Colby, a vicious stepper. May have him up there, but too wide. Ponga, man, great players. Right, the restart from Ireland, and it looks like it could be. Let's see what the call is there. I missed that real quickly. So it looks like it might be a scrum down here to Japan knocked on by Ireland from that restart. 11J said, let's join in. How's it going, 11J said? We are in for quite a good game here between Ireland and Japan. 10 points to 7. Japan leading here after around 13 minutes of play. Right, scrum down now, and it is going to be, let's see whose ball is this going to be. It does look like it is Ireland ball. So scrum to Ireland, right about on the 22-meter line inside Japan's half. Smitty Toilet says, I'll be more agile, but stepping ability would be Ponga number 1, Tuai second. Right, so let's see if Ireland can strike back. Japan really did well to come back into this one. And after Ireland scored their first try through Chris Farrell, it was Japan who struck back with a maul and got their try as well. All right, so scrum down to Ireland. Let's see what happens with this first one in this game. Big scrum coming up. It is the likes of Dave Kilcoyne, Finley Beelan up against the likes of Inagaki and Juan Ku. And a free kick to Japan there, quickly taken now, and they're going to run this. Wow, they're taking a massive chance now. Matsushima, passes it out to Lafiali. Over 22 to go. Saito. Back to Himeno. Himeno bumps off one, bumps off another one. Offloads to Michael Leach. About 5 meters out from the 22 now, Japan. Saito gives it to Juan Ku. Just outside the 22 at the moment. Comes back to Yatamura. Goes to the high kick up into the air. It is now chased down by them. And it's beautifully taken by Japan on the 10-meter line. That is a brilliant contest. And here they come. Yatamura. Out it goes Nakamura. Lafieli puts it to the boot. And now the chase is on. Bavita is chasing after this. He might just get this. Yes, Japan. And here comes Bavita. Beats one defender. Still going. 5 meters out from the try line. Japan now. Brilliant stuff here from Japan. Comes back Saito. Saito gives it back to Juan Ku. It's actually Inagaki. And a penalty coming for Japan. Quickly taken by Nakamura. Nakamura is going to go. 5 meters out here from the try line is Japan. Saito goes back to Yatamura. Yatamura now, they've got an overlap on the outside. It is Matsushima trying to go on his own there. Maybe should have passed. Now it's against Saito. Saito back it comes to Saketti. Still 5 meters out. Saito again. Nakamura, he's knocked it on. And we're coming back for a penalty to Japan. What a passage of from the police. Absolutely brilliant stuff. 5 meters out from the try line, right in front of the post. And this should be an opportunity to get another 3-pointer on the board here for them. Decision time coming up now for Japan here. We'll go for goal. Right, let's go and have a look at some of the comment sections real quickly. Smitty Toilet says, I'd throw RTS in there. I have him behind Colby. And then Quade Cooper was the king of stepping. Says Achilles. Japan has decided not to go for goal, and they line up another line out here, 5 meters out. Maria says, I hope you will tell everyone it's the most sexy rugby player's birthday, Bobby Skinstad. So, yeah, congratulations to Bobby Skinstad. And what a player he was for South Africa as well. Right, the throw into the back finds again Moore here at the back for Japan, and they go on the driving maul again. Now quickly taken Saketti out to Saito. Tried to get the offload to the right winger, but they spilled the ball there. They do get it back, but they've lost ground 10 meters out now. Saito gives it out to Lavaslavni. Still coming is Japan now. Saito waiting. Inagaki's putting his head down. Another opportunity here for Japan. Will they get it back? Saketti now. Saketti puts his head down. Still about 10 meters out now. Gives it out to Moore again for Japan. Still about 10 meters out now. Saito, Yatamura gives it out to Matsushima. Driven back in a tackle by Hugo Keenan. But they do get the offload now. And Bavita still about 10 meters out. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. Here they come. Himeno takes it up for Japan. Ireland in tatters at the moment. Bavita at scrum half. Gives it out to the big man there. Still driving forward is Japan at the moment. Saito gives it back to Lapis Lavaskafni. Still about 10 meters out is Japan. Defense hold from Japan. Now Yatamura out to Nakamura. Gives it out to Matsushima again. He goes to ground a little bit isolated, but he gets it back now. And here they come again. Wimpy van der Walt, 5 meters out. Can Ireland hold on here? Saito back to Moore. Gives it out to Lafayette. Breaks through the middle and scores under the post here for Japan. Brilliant stuff from Japan. Second try for them. And they really in it to win it today. Brilliant stuff here from Japan. Unbelievable stuff from them. Right. MCN Production says, let's go Ireland, but it's all Japan at the moment. So, yeah, big trouble coming up for Ireland here. Smitty says they were all right. King Carlos would dominate Quake Cooper. So there's still a battle on between Achilles and Smitty Toilet as to who the best combinations are around the world at the moment. Great to have these comments in the chat as well. Give me you guys your thoughts. We're 11 viewers here at the moment. What are your guys' thoughts on the best combinations? Just follow the comment sections. Right, so 15 points to 7. It's Japan leading Ireland after about 19 minutes of play. And Japan has really come to the party today. But just wait a minute. We are going to have a TMO referral here. So the try might not be awarded after all. Let's see what they are looking for. So we are looking for a forward pass. That looked like a flat pass to me. I don't think it was forward at all. So let's look at it from this angle. That is a flat pass. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The referee decided, well, the referee's got another idea, and the try has not been awarded. So we are coming back then for a forward pass by Japan from Yatamura to Lafayette. So the try not awarded, guys, unfortunately. And that was a big call, because for me, that ball looked very flat at all. So scrum down it is going to be to Ireland around about 10 meters out from their own try line. Right. Let's see what happens here. Well, I'm going to throw a loose one here, Smitty Toilet. Currently, I think the combination of DuPont and an Intermac is a very good one for France. And then obviously Aaron Smith and Richie Mohanga and the likes of Faf de Klerk and Andre Pollard is doing a great job at the moment. Right, Achilles says, pass, I'd say Quake Cooper and Will Guinea, my favorite. Now, past, I would go with George Cregan and Stephen Larkham as the combination, like Smitty Toilet just said there. Gregory Grant says, Japan are playing really well. They are, and very unlucky not to get that try. But definitely giving Ireland a massive go for this game. And the penalty to Ireland now from that scrum. So Ireland will have an opportunity to clear this ball after around 20 minutes of play. It's been Japan for this last 5 minutes for sure. And Ireland will need to hit back into this game. Joey Carberry is going to hit this downfield for them. Achilles says a good combination for me was Jesse Krill and Damien Dian, Krill and Jan Serfontein. Yeah, it wasn't a bad combination, Achilles, but definitely not one of the best, probably. Greatest center combination you have to look at. There's none other. There must be. It's either the New Zealand combination of Ma Nonu and Conrad Smith at one, or a combination of Jean de Villiers and Jacques Fourie. But David Barry and Maurice Joubert also had a very formidable combination as well. Right, so Ireland now with a driving maul from that lineup. Can they do something with this? Still going forward as Ireland. After about 20 minutes, they're just short on halfway now. Is Ireland with possession. Gives it out to Gibson Parker, puts it to the boot. It is chased down now by Lama. Beautifully taken by Japan, though. And it's going to be Lapis Labaskafni up to the 10-meter line for Japan. Here they come, Yatamura, Nakamura, Michael Leach. Michael Leach is going to try and straighten the line. Over the 10-meter line they go. Now Saito comes back to Saketti. just over the 10-meter line now. Saito again, Nakamura. Oh, and a little knock on from Inagaki. And a chance now for Lama. Out to Joey Carberry, puts it to the boot, and Lama is chasing this down. Oh, has there been a obstruction there from Japan, which could have led to a try here for Ireland? But we'll have to wait and see what the referee have to say about this. So it is only, let's see, it is only going to be a penalty to Ireland for that obstruction. So luckily nothing else coming from it, but a great little counter-attack here from Ireland, nearly going in there. I don't think that Lama would have gotten there. I think Nakamura would have been there in time to stop that ball from going into the hands of Lama. But now Ireland sets up a line out 5 meters out from the try line, and a great opportunity now for them to take the lead back here from Japan. Smitty Toilet says, I'll go with Little Bunch, Nonu Smith. And then 11J said, we'll have that in a minute. Let's quickly have a look at this maul, but it's gone not in straight from Ireland, and Japan has been led off the hook here. Scrum down to Japan. 11J said, I enjoyed the All Blacks game this morning. Will Jordan had a great game, and the 12 for the All Blacks as well. Can't wait to see more of them next week. Yeah, they did have Tupaya had a brilliant debut for the All Blacks as well. And then Will Jordan getting 5 tries in that game. Smitty says, or Achilles says, I don't say all the time, but I mean that at time Quade and Will was young and were the best for those times. Nizam Abrams says, pass Maurice Joubert and David Barry was a really good combination for the Springboks as well. I don't disagree with that one at all. Smitty Toilet says, also to Tupo Rickard Gear for the Blues in 2003. Vicious midfield. Habana and JP Peterson for a good combo. That was a pretty good one. Ireland together, we are standing tall, says Aiden. Off the back of that scrum, Himeno takes it up for Japan. About 10 meters out from their own try line. Saito. Back it goes to Yatamura, who's going to put it into touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. It was actually Lafayette who made the kick there. So line out to Ireland on the 10-meter line. Right, Achilles says Havana had good games with Akona and Ngani back in the day. Not the best, but they played okay together. And then would have had to longevity, says Smitty Toilet. But now Ireland on the attack over the 10-meter line they go. And a chance now for them to maybe have another opportunity. Gibson Park waits for it. Gives it out to Joey Carberry, but a little bit of obstruction there. And it's only going to be, it wasn't intentional. So there's only going to be a scrum down to Japan. We've had 24 minutes in this game. And it's Ireland who's down by 3 points at the moment at home to Japan. So yeah, interesting game that's going to come. It's another 15 minutes of the first half. And then 40 minutes in the second that will determine the outcome of this game. But so far, both teams looking good on the attack. The Fens are holding out solid from both teams. And at this stage, I can't predict the winner. Japan got possession of 57% at the moment to the 43% of Ireland. Right, here we come again. It's a chance now for Japan to go on the run here. A little dab through from them. But it's beautifully collected there by Higo Keenan. Gives it out to Lama. Space opens up for him. Puts it to the boot. And it chases on here from Higo Keenan. Will he get there? No, they won't get there. It is going to be Yatamura who puts it down. And we are going to have a 22-meter restart here. Good chase from Higo Keenan, but just not able to get there at all. Right, the restart from Japan finds Joey Carberry roundabout on the 10-meter line. Gives it out to Jacob Stockdale, who puts it to the boot. Trying to find space, but finds Yatamura again inside his 22. And now a chance to just kick this downfield. Not going to find touch, though. And here's another chance now for Joey Carberry. Roundabout on the 10-meter line here. Inside his own half. Goes with a little chip kick over the top. Nobody wanted that. And Joey Carberry has managed to pick that up for Ireland. Inside the half of the Japan side now. Here they come again. It's Higo Keenan. The gap opens up for him. Gives it out to McCloskey. Back to Omani. Omani bashes over one. Gets the offload to McCloskey. And he's going to run in the corner for Ireland here. Great try for Ireland. That is one special try from McCloskey there for Ireland. Great stuff from them. Smitty Toilet asking me, what is my prediction for the All Blacks versus Fiji game? Oh, that's going to be a tough one. I think if the All Blacks play like they did today and Fiji play the way they normally play, I think the All Blacks could wrap up a 50-pointer against them. Smitty's got it 56-19 to the All Blacks. Yeah, it would be quite a big score, I would assume. 60-15 says Achilles. And Aiden asking, are they playing in Dublin? Yes, they are. So, yeah, I would probably say the All Blacks will rack up 50 points against Fiji next weekend. What a try from McCloskey there in the corner. And Ireland now takes the lead by 12 points to 10 after 27 minutes of play in this game. Just looking at the feet of McCloskey, no problem with that. So, yeah, conversion to come for Joey Carberry. Ireland finally takes back the lead here after 27 minutes. Remember, a try being disallowed for Japan, which would have put them in the lead by 17 points to 7. The kick from Joey Carberry goes to the left, so the score remains 12 points to 10. Right, Smitty Toilet says, we can't say we found form against a Tier 2 nation. Facing a top side will prove our dominance. Yeah, which is true. Aiden says another 100 points to 0 against Italy. Well, Italy rugby is in disarray at the moment, so it wouldn't surprise me if the All Blacks could wrap up a score like that. So, yeah, 28 minutes gone in this first half. It is Ireland 12, Japan 10. And now it is going to be a restart from Yatamura. Right, can Japan hit back again? Nice high-hanging kickoff from them. And again, not collected by Ireland and putting themselves under pressure. Now McCloskey has finally got it inside his own 22. Will he come back for Gibson Park here? Michael Leach. Whoa, there's a penalty to Japan, holding on from Ireland, and a chance now for Japan to hit this into the corner again and take the lead back. Or will they go for goal from this time round? But Ireland's kickoff's not very good at the moment. Delaney not able to get that ball for Ireland. And McCloskey needed to try and cover up for Ireland. Michael Leach went over the ball, released the player and went for the ball and won the penalty on the ground. That is a great one there. Achilles, Japan versus Fiji prediction. Oh, yeah, the way Japan is playing at the moment, I do see them challenging Fiji. So I would say probably Japan beating Fiji, depending on where they play. Then Smitty Toilet says Mohanga's just won. Well, Mohanga just hasn't been impressive at international, honestly. If people have seen his Super Rugby form, incredible player, just doesn't have confidence at the international level. I think it's because he had to play behind Beauden Barrett for so long. That might have had a little dip in his form as well. But it's very similar to Elton Yankees for South Africa. I mean, brilliant Super Rugby player, but just not able to take that next level to international rugby. But Japan has decided to go for goal from here. They want the lead back in this game with 10 minutes to go in this first half. Yes, but he says so much pressure having to outplay Barrett, which I totally agree with you there. So Yatamura now with the penalty kick. That one is going to hit the upright and bounces back against the post, but touchdown by Ireland, and it is going to be a 22-meter restart now. So score stays unchanged. It is still 12 points to 10 to Ireland, leading Japan at the moment. And there will be an early replacement here for Ireland as Jordan Lamour has left the field, and it is the number 23, Shane Daly, who comes in the place of Geordie Lama. I think it may be an HIA test coming up for him. Right, the 22-meter restart into the hands of Himeno. Himeno is going to try and run this up to halfway for Japan. Does so. Oh, he's still going. Over halfway he goes, this Himeno. Right in the middle of the field. Penalty to Ireland there. Players diving off their feet. It is, what is that prop's name? It is Juwon Koo who got penalized there for diving off his feet. So all the great work there from Himeno down the drain. And Joey Carberry is going to hit this into touch for Ireland and finds touch roundabout on the 22-meter line inside Japan's half. Right now, the penalty is actually against Himeno. He was held in the tackle and then stood up again and went again. Right, so with about 8 minutes to go in this game, or this first half, it is now Keller to throw it in for Ireland. Right on the 22-meter line, an opportunity here for Ireland. It goes to the back, but it's been stolen by Japan, and Saketti jumps on the ball at the back after it's been slapped. About 10 meters out from their own try line now is Japan. Saito waiting for that ball to come out for him. Calling back his forwards. Just going to set this up. It's Moore who takes it up for Japan. Saito, out it goes to Yatamura, who's going to put it into touch here for Japan. And it is going to find touch roundabout. Let's see where the touch go. Right roundabout between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Japan's half. Brilliant steal there from Japan. Moore doing an exceptionally good work at the moment. Getting that steal is James Moore. Line out this time taken by Delaney. Now Chance Carberry. Out it goes to McCloskey. He straightens the line up to the 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field now. Here they come again. Kalen Doris. Over the 10-meter line they go. And a little knock on there from Ireland. Scrum down to Japan on the 10-meter line. So mistakes are plenty here from Ireland at the moment. Right, Smitty Toilet says that New Zealand need to allow our stars to go overseas and still be eligible for the All Blacks. Give us more room to utilize young talent, which is true. Look how good it works for South Africa at the moment. Achilles asking, would Japan be able to beat Wales? I guess the second string Wales side could lose to Japan at this stage. It would cost quite a lot to beat a full-strength Wales side, I think, at this stage. Just don't think they would be able to do that. Smitty Doris in New Zealand has a lot of talent. McDeemack, Geordie, Jordan, Connor, Gordon, Basham, Zane, Sullivan. They got plenty of talent. So Japan now roundabout and halfway. Here they come again. Michael Leach puts his head down. Now it comes Saito out to Lapis Laviskafni right on halfway in the middle of the field now. Saito gives it back to Nakamura, puts it to the boot and into touch. It's going to go roundabout between the 10 and the 22 of Ireland. Smitty says, boy, Sean Sullivan for the Blues, great player, only 20. Wouldn't be surprised if he was a bolter. Absolutely. I thought that they might pick him, but because there's so many good players in the All Blacks setup at the moment, it's just really difficult to really get into that. Shadow Ninja Ghost asks, can I be a moderator? Shadow, so yeah, I could probably make you a moderator. So Akili says, no, you can't be yet. Yeah, so yeah, I think if you show up in most of the videos, Shadow Ninja, like Achilles, are in every single live stream, basically. So he is running the comment section for me at this stage. So yeah, if you can be in about 3 or 4 live streams, I will add you as a moderator. Right, so let's see what happens with this one. There's about 6 minutes left in the second half. And there's an injury to James Ryan at the moment, just getting some attendance. So hope he's going to be all right. He looks all right. He's back on his feet. And Shadow Ninja Co says, I watch all your videos. All right, man. Right, let's see how it goes if we can do this weekend with Achilles. Hopefully next weekend we can add you as a moderator. Throw in from Rob Herring at the back. Stolen again by Japan, and here they come. Saketti out to Himeno. Over the 10-meter line they go. And still going is Japan at the moment. Saito, out it goes to Wimpy van der Walt again. Makes a couple of meters, 5 meters out from the 22 now. Saito, Saketti, out to Moore. Lapis Laviskani unable to hold on, but backwards it goes. Japan still throwing the ball around lively. Himeno's got it now, but they've lost plenty of ground up to the 10-meter line inside Ireland's half. Now they put their head down again, trying to make a couple of meters. Right now, Yatamura with a little cross kick. It works beautifully. Vavita opens up in space. Here they come. Gives it out to Lafieli. Will he back himself with a try line here? And he could be over the try line here. Is Lafieli. Try time to Japan. And surely that has got to be a try. Momentum must have taken it over for the try line. Right, such a great start from Japan in this game, and I'm almost sure that that will be a try. The referee is going to go up to the TMO, but let's see. 11J said All Blacks will lose Damien McKenzie if he goes to Japan. Would be a big loss for New Zealand rugby. Absolutely, definitely. Smitty Toilet says the Springboks game ruined my sleep schedule. Woke up to see the Springboks smash Georgia. That's exactly what I witnessed. And Shadow asking, did you watch New Zealand versus Tonga? Yes, we did the live stream for that one as well. Let's see. Barry says, a very interesting game so far, definitely. Smitty says, never watching a Springbok game so early from now on, unless they're facing the Springboks. Facing the All Blacks, probably. So let's see if this try is going to get awarded, guys. Lafiele, let's see if he made it to the try line. Oh, was he held up? That's a big question now. Barry says a tough game so far. Akiri says, Smitty, 5 hours of sleep is a lot of sleep. I can sleep 4 hours a day and I'm happy. Right, so the try has been awarded, guys. So Japan has taken the lead here in this game. What a game and what a display from Japan. I didn't expect this from them at all. And they're doing a really great job. Right, so Yatamura now with a conversion attempt. Barry asking, how do you feel about your live stream that you did for the Springboks? So, yeah, I got around 16,000 views during the game, and then it just swelled up afterwards and went up all the way to 24,000 views. So I'm absolutely delighted about that stream. If every stream could have gone like that, Barry, it would be absolutely fantastic. But I do enjoy all the times, even if we only have 5 people watching, it's still very enjoyable. Barry says it's got a lot of likes and views. Absolutely. I think around 300 likes, if I'm not wrong. The conversion from Yatamura has gone over. So 17 points to 12 it is, guys, with about 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. The poll currently, just take a look at it, 39-40 votes saying who's going to win. So at the moment, after 42 votes, it's Japan 52%, Ireland 48. It's jumped back to 51-49. So as close as that poll is, so close this game is at the moment. Right, let's see the restart here from Ireland taken by Lapis Lavaskachny. Off the back under pressure is Japan at the moment. And a penalty to Ireland, holding on there from Japan. And a chance maybe for Ireland to hit back here just before halftime. Bavita getting penalized for holding on the ground. Penalty right in front of the post, but Carberry having none of it. He wants to go to touch. Barry asking, what's the benefits of having a lot of likes and views on live streams? So basically what it does, Barry, is it just opens up your video to many more viewers. So the more likes you get, the more people are able to see the live stream, or it gets more recommended from YouTube as well. So say, for instance, you've got 100 likes, you open up the door to 50% more people. Where you got 5 likes, they don't recommend it as often. So here comes Ireland again with the lineup. They've taken it up 5 meters out from the try line now. Right in the middle of the field is Ireland. Going quickly now is taken forward by Kelleher for Ireland. Comes back Gibson Park out to Caelan Doris. Doris held up 5 meters out from the try line. Himeno disrupting them. Now it comes back Carberry. Oh, it's been intercepted by Matsushima for Japan now. Will he have support here on his own 22? Yes, he will. Saito's got it. And it comes back to Yatamura, who's going to put it into touch here, or tries to put it into touch. Not going to find touch. Hugo Keenan. Out it goes to the replacement there. Daly's got it now. Gibson Park again to James Ryan. Over halfway to go. Comes back to Gibson Park now, bashed forward by Kilcoyne there for Ireland. They need to get this out. Now, Joey Carberry. Out it goes to Daly. He opens up. Space opens up for Daly. Back inside it goes to Stockdale. Over the 22-meter line. Throws a miracle pass. Not going to be able to get it. Wimpy van der Walt controls it for them. And now Japan is going to run it from their own try line here. Here they come. Lafayette switches back inside to Vavita. Over the 22-meter line they go. Now Saito back to Yatamura. Gives it out to Nakamura. Now it's Matsushima. Matsushima, long pass out to Leach, but it's over the top and into touch. So line out to Ireland on the 22-meter line. And last opportunity here for Ireland to get some points on the board. Right, let's see what happened in the comment section, guys, real quickly. Is it more money for you? Well, on a view, if you watch the adverts, Barry, it does mean a few more rand, but not necessarily, depending on the ads that the people watch and also for how long they watch it. Somebody says, whenever I wanted to sleep after the Springbok game, my overreactive mind kept thinking about how Georgia was slaughtered in front of my eyes. Right, Barry asking, Barry, it helps this channel getting recognized and more people would join his channel and leave more money in the bank too, if I'm not wrong. So it all depends on the ads that the people are watching, Achilles, and for how long they watch the videos. Right, nothing happening too much more down there. Wilhelm the Good says, come on, Ireland. So we are going to have one more line up just before halftime here for Ireland, right on the 22-meter line. Can they take the lead before halftime? James Ryan takes it up, forms the maul, and here comes Ireland now. Big maul from Ireland. Still going forward now. Still going. About 10 meters out now is Ireland taken forward by Kelleher, but will he be held up here? Now he goes down. 5 meters out, gives it out to James Ryan. He puts his head down for Ireland. Can Ireland get a try before halftime? Gibson Park out to Kilcoyne. Still 5 meters out is Ireland now. It is a charge here from Farrell. Farrell about 3 meters out from the try line now. Delaney. Delaney's putting his head down. 2 meters out. Gibson Park, Josh van der Fleer. So close to the try line. 1 meters out. Just held up short. Now Carberry. Carberry's going to have a dart on his own. Oh, I think he might be held up over the try line here. Let's have a look. Now, he is held up, but we're coming back for yet another penalty against Japan for offside. So decision time now for Ireland. Will they go again to, well, Gibson Park wants to take it quickly here. Right under the post is Kelleher now waiting to tap that ball for Ireland. But first of all, we've got an injury attendance to Kiwon Yoon for Japan at the moment. Great defense from Japan in the end. Johannes Payne says, please don't swear, Yakamura. Yeah, in Afrikaans, it's got a total different meaning, that last part of his name. Aiden says, the rugby guru, do you think the Lions stand a chance against the British and Irish Lions? No, I don't think so, unfortunately. Although they've got a good young team, I just don't think so. Right, Keller has taken us quickly and 2 meters out. Pick and drive from Ireland again. Is there another penalty advantage? Yes, there is. And about a meter short now is Ireland. Can they get over the try line here? And it looks like they've dotted it down. What does the referee say? Did they get the try down? And it looks like it is the tighted prop, Beelum, who goes over for the try. Yes, he's got it. So Ireland will go into the lead at halftime by probably 19-17. So, yeah, it is what it is. But a great effort so far from Japan in this first half. Finley Beelum gets the try for Ireland, which level up the score here. And with the conversion to come, they should be leading by 19 points to 17. Wilhelm says, I can't wait for the British and Irish Lions game. Absolutely. Can't wait for it, guys. It will be live at around 6 p.m. South African time. Toilet is proud of Finley Christie. His grandmother had been good friends with my grandmother. He used to drive her down to Rotaru sometimes for a visit. So yeah, I just hope the Lions do better than Japan, says Achilles. And then Shadow Ninja says 17-17. Well, it is going to be 19-17 now. And Bertie says, how's it good? Looks like I've missed a good first half. In fact, you did, Bertie. It's been an awesome first half. And Ireland now leading by 2 points at half time. So, yeah, an interesting second half coming up. I will take a really quick break, guys. But when I do come back, we will be doing the second half of this game. So please don't go anywhere. I will be back in just a short while. Just quickly going to set up this halftime score for you guys. Ireland has got 19 and Japan 17. We are going to go for a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half for you guys. So do stay tuned. I will be back in just a short while. Right, we are back for the second half here, guys. It is Ireland leading by 2 points here at halftime, and it is quite interesting to see how the second half is going to pan out for us. Japan has been playing really, really well here so far, and I'm really looking forward to see how the second half pans out. Like I said, um, Ireland lucky to get that try before halftime. Here's what's happened so far. There we go. So Yatamura opened up the scoreboard to lead by 3 points to nil. Then Chris Farrell scored a try for Ireland, converted by Carberry. Then Michael Leach scored, converted by Yatamura in the 12th minute. A try from Stuart McCloskey in the 26th minute. Conversion missed by Carberry. Then there was a missed penalty by Yatamura, but a try from Lafayette, converted by Yatamura, put them back into the lead. And then Finley Beelum getting the try on half-time, converted by Carberry to put Ireland back into the lead at half-time. So, yeah, interesting second half awaiting us here in this one. Aidan Duff says Ireland shouldn't lose in Dublin. Surely they won't. So, yeah, the way this game has gone, Aidan, it could easily turn out in a loss for Ireland, but I would expect Ireland to maybe have a good crack at it in the second half. I did have Ireland to win this by 15 points today, although I always said my heart wants Japan to win it. But yeah, 2 point lead for Ireland at the moment. They'll do good to hang on to that lead and maybe just pull this one off. Right, we should be back to the live coverage real soon. But we're just waiting for that to happen. So let's see some of the comment sections a little bit earlier on. Let's see if I can get those. Smelly Toilet says, crazy, I'm born on the same day as a P-Way Yankee, yet I've done nothing with my life just yet. Your time will come. Shadow Ninja Ghost says, the first half is actually pretty good defense. Yeah, defensively, these guys have been brilliant so far. Both sides. Great on the attack, great on defense. Just a really good show at the moment. Wilhelm says South Africa is better than Japan because South Africa had 19 at halftime. Japan has 17 at halftime. Now you can't compare it that way, Wilhelm. Let's see. Lanham, we played Georgia, a weaker team than Japan, says Achilles. Then who was the best winger in 2018? Rico Ioane speak. Had him high regards for him ever since he's lost his confidence, which is true. Absolutely. I mean, Apiwe Janki was fantastic in 2018 as well. But Rico Ioane was probably next level in that regard. Smitty says it sucks that Apiwe Janki did what he did. Yeah, I don't want to mention too much on the chat as I don't know if that is allowed. But Smitty says, I'm going to politely ask the Springboks to give us backup tries in Wellington. Oh, what a game that was. And then, yeah, Ireland shouldn't be losing in Dublin, surely. Sumaya says, hi, how's it going, Sumaya? Hope you all well at the moment. We will be going live for the second half in just a second or so. Japan Captain Leach now talking big words here for the Japan side, just motivating his team as well. Sportsman's HD says Stockdale in 2018. He was another fantastic player. We saw some really good wingers in 2018. So, yeah, 2020 saw the rise of Caleb Clark as well. It will be interesting to see if there will be another sort of player like that coming through for the All Blacks real soon. Because the likes of Ray Hussey has been good for the Hurricanes. We've had the likes of, who else is there? Bryce Heem for the Blues. We've had, what is the winger? I just can't get to his name now. Also plays for the Blues. Mark Delia has been really good for the Blues as well. So, and Mareki for the Highlanders has been fantastic. So, yeah, a lot of good, talented wingers out there at the moment. Samaya says Mokada Wene. I don't know what that means. So, yeah. We are going to go live now for the second half. The Irish players are now running onto the field as well. So a big team talk from them, baby, from the coach. Let's see if they pick up their gun here in the second half. And hopefully we will have a very, very good second half here. Nice, tightly contested game again. So let's see how the poll is going on the channel. We've had 54 votes saying Japan will win this. 52% say Japan, 48% says Ireland. So a very, very tight one. And like I said, normally these polls are pretty accurate. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this poll will be looking after 20 minutes in the second half. Right. Will we see some magic from Ireland, or will we see Japan doing what they did in 2019? Can they win another game over Ireland today? It is going to be Yatamura to get the second half underway for us, and we are going to get it underway now. Here we go. Yatamura. There we go. High kickoff from Japan this time round. Beautifully collected in the air by Ireland. And now they've got possession just outside their own 22. Josh van der Fleer out to Jacob Stockdale. Gives it out to Caelan Doris. Caelan Doris tries the miracle pass, but it's way forward. And we are going to come back for that little forward pass from Ireland. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Smitty Toilet says Ioane was incredible in 2008. Just lost confidence in 2009. Yeah, probably because he wanted to play at outside center and he wasn't quite ready for that. So, yeah, I think he was in two minds as to what position he wanted to play at the time. Right, scrum down to Japan on the 10-meter line inside the Ireland's half here. And a chance for Saito to feed this to the scrum. Beautifully done there at scrum time. Now Yatamura with a little cross kick. It might work out here for Matsushima, but he also knocks it on. Unfortunately for Japan. And now Ireland can have a run from inside their own 22 here. But Cobry says, no, I'm not having any of it. I'm going to kick this into touch. So fine starts between the 10 and the 22-meter line. We've had about a minute and a half in the second half, guys. Can Japan pull off another miracle victory here today? They definitely look dangerous on the attack as Japan at the moment. But great defense there from Ireland, just dislocating that ball out of his hands. Well, in fact, no, it's a line out to Japan here. Oh, yeah, from the 10-meter line. Here they come. Great chance. Himeno drives his way over the top there. Saito now gives it out to Leach. Leach out to Yatamura to Nakamura. Nakamura caught on the 10-meter line here. Now Saito goes to wide. It is out to the right winger of Japan. But we are coming. Oh, serious injury here for Ireland. The referee stops the game almost immediately after that tackle. And it looks like it is Chris Farrell who is down and needs some attention. And he has stayed down as well. So, yeah, that's not looking good for Ireland. Smitty Toilet says, well, Jordan needs to play fullback. We aren't wasting a generational talented player at wing. No, definitely. But you guys tend to do that. I mean, look what you guys do with Geordie Barrett as well, also playing out on the right wing, where I do believe that he's a better fullback than a winger. But yeah, so many talented players, that's why. Sometimes you guys don't know where to play them. So it is going to be Billy Burns who comes onto the field. He has stood up as Farrell, but he will have no further action surely in this game. Well, have he stood up? I'm not sure. Let's see. No, he hasn't. I thought it was him, but in fact it was Daly who they showed at that stage. So still getting some attention is Farrell at the moment. Guru, how do you feel about the Sharks' performance yesterday? Did the Sharks play yesterday? I'm not aware of that. Did they play? Let's quickly have a look. Curry Cup. You're making me troll now. You're referring to the Western Province game. Was it? Yeah, on the 30th. So they lost to the Western Province by a single point there. So, yeah. Right. So, no. Wait, says Achilles. Hold on. Yeah. So, it is Farrell now leaving the field here. He is onto his feet again, at least. So, it's not as bad as it looked first off. 11J said, we'll love to see Will Jordan at 15. Also want to see Fussy at 15 for the box, but for now at least, definitely think Leroux is still the first choice. Yeah, it is what it is, Achilles. I mean, the Sharks threw away that game at the end. So, yeah, it's their own fault that they lost at the end. Greece to the Western Province for getting it. Right, Saito to feed the scrum for the Japan side. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Island's half. Here they come. Yatamura. Out it goes to Matsushima. Matsushima's going to try running around Keegan. But he's not going to be able to do that. But Yatamura breaks through there, puts it to the boot, into the hands of Evita, and it's try time to Japan. What a try there from Japan. Great little break there from Yatamura on the blind side. Put it to the boot, taken by Vavita, and he gets the try that puts Japan back into the lead. That is absolutely brilliant from Japan. That is the sort of try that will win them this game. 22-19. And yeah, that is what it is. What a break from Yatamura. Puts it to the boot, gets it to Vavita. The bounce of the ball was brilliant. And over they go for a try. Achilles says Guru is the best fullback. No, I've never played fullback in my life, Achilles. The best or the most versatile position I played is number 8, but I have to go back to prop if I have to make a return now. It's just been ridiculous how COVID has turned my weight into a disaster. Right, so try time to Japan. They're leading by 3 points now with the conversion to come. Smitty Toilet says, fair enough, mate. Kiwi Lads, the best first 5. So first 5 is what? Fly half, right? Right, let's see what Yatamura can do this one. Jay said Tyron Green will also be a good option in the future for South Africa. So, yeah, he's a very good player as Tyron Green. And he was one of the standout performers in that Harlequins winning campaign. So, goodies to him as well. Let's see if Yatamura can get this conversion for Japan. Right, let's see. That is a beautiful kick from Yatamura. And it's 24 points to 19 after 5 minutes in the second half. Achilles says, yeah, Kuru is so fast in the field when he plays wing. The speed cops stop him and gives him a speeding ticket. Yeah, I know. I'm a disaster on the wing, man. Smitty Dollar says, yes, second 5 would be inside center. Different wording in New Zealand. Right, so 24 points to 19 it is, guys, after just 5 minutes. Smitty says, I played TTT at Rotaru Boys House. Good player. Right, the restart from Ireland and taken in by Japan inside their own 22 now. Saito waiting for the ball to come out. He gives it out to Lapis Lavaskafni, puts his head down and just setting it up nicely for the fly half here. Saito, he needs to get it out now. Goes out to Yatamura, puts it to the boot, and that's a brilliant kick from him as well. Finding touch, run about 5 meters inside their own half. Great kick from Yatamura. And are we in for another upset here today? Right, 11J said, asking, do you think Japan will last the whole game or do they think we'll start to get tired soon? I don't think so. They're a well-drilled team and they played really well in the second half, guys, of that Lions test. So expect more of the same from them. Taken up by McCloskey here for Ireland now. Going quickly as Gibson Park. Out it goes to Kilcoyne. Ireland looking good on the attack now. Comes out to Belam. Doris. The Doris pass is not a good one. It's been intercepted by Vavita here for Japan. And Saito puts it over the top here. Chased down. And, unfortunately, that is going to go directly into touch. So we're coming back for a lineup to Ireland. Eric Dawson Davison says, thank you, Guru. Save the day. No problem, Eric. Barry asking how many minutes left. So we're about the same time as this one. So 48 or 47 minutes gone. So still plenty of time. 33 minutes to go in the second half. Wilhelm says, I'm against England in my rugby game called Rugby Nations 19. I hope I will win. So that is the game played on the mobile, right? And then Smitty always getting my All Black gear at the All Black airport. Right, here's another lineup for Ireland, driving it with a maul here up to the 10-meter line inside Japan's half, about 5 meters out from the right-hand touch line. Gibson Park, Joey Carberry out wide. They go now. Wide they go. Oh, but caught there is Higo Keenan on halfway. Bit isolated there, and it could be, it's a penalty to Ireland. Not rolling away is the call from the referee. Lapis Labaskachny penalised there on that occasion. Right, so we're 7 minutes into the second half, guys, and Japan is leading 24 points to 19. Great start for Japan here in their first international of the season, not counting the one against the British and Irish Lions. Right, the kick from Joey Carberry finds touch roundabout on the 22-meter line inside Japan's half. So a great attacking lineup coming up for Ireland. Can they get a try here? It is Kelleher to throw this in for Ireland. Let's see, it goes out to Omani. Omani's got it in the back now. Josh van der Fleer breaks free, gives it out to Caelan Doris over the 22-meter line. They go. Gibson Park is going to have a run on his own here. Snipes gets about 2 meters short. Now Josh van der Fleer puts his head down. They will drive over the try line, and Josh van der Fleer gets the try that put Ireland back into contention here. 24 all it is, with a conversion to come. So the poll at the moment, 57 votes, guys, saying Japan's going to win it 53-47. Go and make your vote count in the poll. Right, what a comeback again from Ireland. It's Josh van der Fleer who gets over for the try for Ireland, and they could take the lead after this conversion. It's a seesaw battle at the moment, anybody's game at the moment. So looking forward to see how this one will be ending. What a good contest this has been. Right, are they looking for something infringing from Ireland's side? Let's see if there's a little knock on or something down the line. Don't see anything. No, that's a perfect try from Ireland. Right, we've had 9 minutes in the second half, guys. It's Ireland 24, Japan 24, conversion to come. Smitty Toilet says, looking forward to the Rugby Championship. Absolutely. Can't wait for that one. Achilles says, I'm surprised American rugby sucks. They have so many races and they are willing to play rugby, yet their rugby sucks. I expected USA to be a top-tier squad. Wonder what's the problem there. So I think the problem is, Achilles, that there's too many other sports that they do, like basketball, baseball, American football. So all the top-ranked players are playing either different sport, or the guys are just not interested at this stage. The conversion kick from Joey Carberry is a good one. So Ireland back into the lead, 26-24. And that is what it is at the moment. Smitty Toilet says, what will be your guys' prediction? So I'll still go with Ireland with 15 points because there's still 30 minutes left in this game. And it will be interesting to see if Japan holds out for the rest of this 30 minutes. But I do have the sneaky feeling that Ireland might just break away towards the end. 11J said, agree. Definitely excited for the Rugby Championship. Will be tough for Argentina, though. No home games. Well, they did pretty well against the All Blacks, though. Let's not forget that victory last year. So the kickoff retained by Ireland here, about 10 meters out from their own try line. Gibson Park is going to put this up into the air. It's chased down. Oh, knocked on there by Daly, unfortunately for Ireland. And Japan can attack from their own 10-meter line. The pass just going astray there for Japan. So we are coming back for that little knock-on from Shane Daly. And now we've got a Japanese player down injured as well. So it is Matsushima who is down at the moment. Right. So, yeah, it is going to be an injury attendance now. Oh, Matsushima backbreaker. That one. Not literally, but it looked pretty bad for Matsushima there. And it could be a serious injury coming up for him as well. One of the best players in Japan's side, but today has been really limited to just play a defensive role more than an attacking role today. Achilles says, Smitty, I'd love if USA play the All Blacks and Bokke level rugby and even beat us at times and they join Super Rugby. That would be absolutely amazing. New Zealand need to prove themselves this year, make or break year for them under Ian Foster. What do you guys think of Ian Foster as a coach of New Zealand? Is it the right guy for the job? I know a lot of people said Scott Robinson would have been a better choice for the All Blacks, but it looks like Ian Foster isn't doing a too bad job at the moment. 11J said also, will be interesting to see how Argentina do against Wales. So, yeah, it will be. They're actually playing tonight against Romania, is the last game of the day. So, I don't know. I wanted to do the game, but it's going to be a little bit too late for me. So, I might have just had to skip that one. But I will be watching it from my side anyway. But I'm expecting a big onslaught from Romania as well. I would love to see Romanian rugby also rise again to the level that they probably were a few years ago. Let's see what other comments there is. Smitty Toilet says that Achilles used to be the case with Australia before regressing. And then I believe Grazer's one of the best coaches, if not the best, says Smitty. So you do agree with Scott Robinson. Shadow Ninja goes, do you play on PS4, Xbox, or PC? So I do play on all the platforms basically except Xbox. Do have PS4, PS5, and PC, guys. So switching around between those. Shane Gates comes on for Japan now. We still got 29 minutes left in this game. Matsushima leaves the field, unfortunately, and yeah, it is going to be an attacking lineup to Ireland now. About between say 15 meters out from the try line here. Ireland have an opportunity. Can they get something going? It was a penalty for Ireland because Matsushima took out the play in the air. So Keller now with the throw and finds Omani. The back Josh van der Fleer out to Gibson Park. No, it's Keller. Keller is going to run up to the 5-meter line. So close again is Ireland now. Delaney 5 meters out. Gibson Park. Josh van der Fleer flying just a meter short now is Ireland. Gibson Park needs to get this out quickly. Finds McCloskey. Not going to get their penalty offside though. Long skip pass out to Jacob Stockdale, who gets in for the try for Ireland. And it looks like the floodgates are going to open up now. Interesting to see what's going to happen in the rest of this game. Will Japan be able to pick themselves up after this try from Jacob Stockdale? It is 31-24 at the moment. Right, Smitty Toilet says, because they haven't proven easy win with recent times, playing 21 tests and one winning 3 isn't considered easy. 11J said, I think Foster only has 2-year contract as All Black, coach of the All Blacks. If he does not well this year, then maybe Robinson will get his chance. Achilles says, Goose, sell me your PS4. Unfortunately, I can't. I've got a son that's playing on it. So I'm on a PS5, he's on a PS4, and then I do most of my work on a PC, Achilles. Smitty says, no hate on South Africa's record, just constructive criticism at the moment. Right, so the conversion coming up from Joey Carberry. It is Ireland now in a demanding lead here with this conversion to come. And that one is beautifully struck, and over it goes. So 33-24 it is. It's a 9-point lead at the moment for Ireland with about 27 minutes to go in this game. Smitty Toilet says, no way, no win against All Blacks will be easy, always gruesome. Absolutely. Shadow Ninja goes, do you play Rugby Challenge 4? Absolutely, I do play it. So a lot of my videos are off Rugby Challenge 4 as well. Right, so we're going to have a restart now. Ireland leading 33-24 against Japan with about 26 and a half minutes to go in this game. Can Japan find their way back into this one? Right, restart's going to come from Yatamura now for Japan. Are they out done and dusted here, or is there still hope for them? The Tafu has come on for Mafi for them, so for Himeno, I think it is. So good opportunity to get some really good carries for Japan as well. But Ireland's got it inside their own 22. Gibson Park with the big hoist up into the air. Daly's chasing, but beautifully taken by the right winger of Japan. Beautiful offload. Here comes the Tafu over the 22-meter line. We just talked about him. And inside the 22 goes Japan now. Oh, but he gives away a penalty. A little bit too eager there, standing up after he got tackled and gives away the penalty to Ireland. But what a run there from Japan again, just showing that they can't be written off just yet in this game. Great run there from the right winger of Japan. It was Masarewa who had a great little break and then offloaded to Tatafu, but unfortunately just a little bit too overeager. Stands up after he got tackled and gives away the penalty. Johannes Payne says Tonga nearly beat you this morning. No ways. Wilhelm de Good says Ireland is doing good. Yep, they are doing good now. So, yeah, things are getting really interesting here. The line out taken by Ireland. James Ryan takes it up to the 10-meter line. And Gibson Park just waiting for the ball at the back of that maul. Now goes to the air again. It is going to be chased down by Higo Keenan, but beautifully taken by Vavita here. And Japan has got the ball 5 meters out from their own 22. Right, comes out. Now they're starting to run this ball again is Japan. Saito with a little box kick over the top, chased by Japan. Now taken by Gibson Park. Beautifully taken by him on halfway now. A chance here for Ireland to go on the attack again. Comes out to Kalen Doris over halfway. He goes. Good defense from Lapislava Skakni there. Now comes out to Beelam again. Driving his way, but bashed backwards there. Now Gibson Park. Out it goes to Billy Burns, who puts it high in the air for Ireland. Chased down, beautifully taken by the right winger of Japan. So the contests are really good at the moment. Now Moore offloads to Saketi for Japan. Saito back to Yatamura. Yatamura puts it to the air, and who's chasing after this? Higo Keenan's got it for Ireland on his own 10-meter line. Goes on a run, nearly broke straight through up to halfway. He goes. Now Gibson Park, back it goes to James Ryan on halfway. Right in the middle of the field, Gibson Park. Out it goes to Billy Burns. Now it's Carberry, puts it to the bird and into the hands of Sarevi again for Japan. He gets a breakaway, gives it out to Tatafu again. And here comes Japan, switches back inside. Now Yatamura, here comes Saito. Saito is going to score a try here for Japan under the post. And Japan is back in this game. Never giving up, the brave blossoms. And that's a beautiful try from Japan again. Putting Ireland under pressure there and not giving up at any time. Wow, what a run there from Japan again. Achilles says All Blacks get under pressure when you start running and attacking hard. Once you take gaps and go attacking, that's how you win them. Limit New Zealand's ball, use it as well, says Smitty Toilet. And then Achilles also said, I think All Blacks team spread in an attacking position. Not much defense. They always have their players ready for attacking. Absolutely, and very dangerous on the counter-attack as well. That's where they really, really get going. So I have to disagree maybe a little bit. The defense are their strong point because they normally get to score when they turn that ball over and go on the attack from there. So counter-attack, very important. Defense, very solid from the All Blacks. So that's how they really just kill off their opposition when playing against the best. But back to this one, Japan has scored a phenomenal try. And with the conversion to come, it should be 33-31 with still 22 minutes to go in this game. Anything can happen in this one. Can Japan come back and steal this one? Bertie says try time Japan. Yep, under the post for Saito. So there's still 60 votes on the poll, guys. Go and vote. Japan are, got it for 52% at the moment, with Ireland 48%. So we certainly still got Japan in for the win here on the poll. It's a 2-point game here at Aviva Stadium, and it was a brilliant run from Tatafu back to Vavita, inside to Saito, and that is just a phenomenal try from Japan. 33-31, and here we go. 21 and a half minutes to go. This last quarter will determine the victory for either side. So some replacements coming on for Ireland now, bringing the reinforcements through the forwards. Rob Herring, Edburn, and John Ryan, I think, is now onto the field for Ireland. Restart from Carberry in the hands of Shane Gates for Japan. They've got it on their own 22 now. Saito, out it goes to Moore. Brought down really quickly there by Ireland. Can they counter-ruck this? Trying to, but Saito's got it, and he's going to go with a little box kick over the top, chased down by Shane Gates. Hugo Keenan's got it, and Tatafu also make a brilliant tackle, and it looks like, Japan gives away the penalty off their feet, unfortunately. It looked like a minute there that they're going to counter-ruck that ball, but Ireland gets the penalty, and now they can kick this into touch. Right. Smitty Toilet says, you can never count them out either. They make miracle comebacks. You're referring to the All Blacks there, Smitty. And Chaluka says Ireland. And then Smitty says strategically, France had the best chance of defeating them. Overall, Springboks. Yeah, now look, that French team is pretty good. But yeah, let's see the line out off the back for Ireland. And here they come. Caelan Doris over the 22-meter line. About 15 meters out now. Ireland gives it out to Omani. Held up in the tackle beautifully. 10 meters out now. Gibson Park, Josh van der Fleer. Back inside it goes. With the tight forwards now. It's trying to work their way up here. Caelan Doris again. Gibson Park. Out it goes to McCloskey. Gives it out to Billy Burns there on that occasion. And another penalty to Ireland. Right in front. And a chance for them to maybe extend their lead here. But, they are going to have a shot at goal. It is going to be Carberry to try and get the extra 3 points for Ireland in this one. How about Japan's efforts today? I honestly didn't think that they will be able to keep Ireland the way they have done. I know Ireland don't have the strongest team, but this is still not a very bad Ireland side. So given the fact that Ireland has lost a couple of players to the Lions, this is still a pretty damn strong Ireland side. So the penalty attempt now for them. Let's see if they can get this one. Right in front shouldn't be a problem for him at all. Right, Joey Carberry with the attempt at goal now. Will he get it? Right in front, beautifully struck, and it's 36 points to 31. So we got a 5-point game at the moment. A converted try will take the lead back for Japan, but the question is, have they not given their all already? More changes coming onto the field for Japan as well, and let's see if it's going to be really good replacements. I think it's Saito who's gone off the field and replaced now by the replacement number 9, which is, let's just have a look. Shinigo is onto the field for Japan. Restart now, and beautifully taken by Ireland. Just outside the own 22, Omani driven back in the tackle there, and a big counter ruck from Japan, but Ireland do have the ball, and Gibson Park can get this ball out for them. Puts it to the air, and it is chased down now from Ireland, but again, beautifully. Oh, no, not beautifully taken. A little knock on there from the right winger of Japan. And let's see. Are we going to have a look at something here? Obstruction is the call. So, it's a penalty against Japan there. Obstruction from Michael Leach, giving away a penalty to Ireland. So discipline are letting them down at the moment. Achilles says, I don't think this island could beat the best All Blacks team, not quite on the same level. Yeah, like I say, I don't think this team nearly have a chance of beating them, but a full-strength island side surely can. Right, so fine start between the 22 and the 10-meter line now is Ireland, and they have another attacking opportunity. Can they take this game beyond Japan's reach? Michael Leach, the guy who gave away the penalty, but then they did play him in the air, so it could have easily been a penalty to Japan instead. But here comes Ireland again. Gibson Park has been brilliant for them today. Omani takes it up to 5 meters out of the 22 now. Back inside from Billy Burns. Nice little dart here from Ireland. Up to the 22-meter line they go. It is taken forward by the big props of Ireland now. Gibson Park gets it back. Billy Burns out to Josh van der Fleer. Quick hands. Hugo Keenan gets smashed there. Billy Burns needs to go back for the ball on the 10-meter line inside Japan's half. And it is a little knock on from Japan, though, in the tackles. So we are going to have a scrum down to Ireland, roundabout on the 22-meter line. Yeah, let's see. Did I miss a few comments here? Janiko Oren says, wow, Japan are giving a game here. And then also saying the reason why Japan are so good, they're not giving the box kicks, they are kickboxing. That's a good one. Right. Doesn't allow time for the forwards to latch onto it. Still talking about the All Blacks there, Smitty. Right, so 5 points the difference here with 15 minutes to go. Can Ireland seal this game off now with a scrum just outside the 22, round about 5 meters out from the 22 of Japan, right in the middle of the field? Maybe drop goal territory for Joey Carberry here or Billy Burns. Gibson Park feeds it to the scrum. Good, solid scrum. Now they go off the back. Oh, the pass is a bit sloppy from Ireland, but they do get it back just outside of 22 now. But it looks like, oh, no, they haven't stolen it. Still comes Ireland. 5 meters out from the 22. Gibson Park. The forwards puts their heads down. Comes back Gibson Park again. Billy Burns. Billy Burns tries to go on his own and gets hammered in a tackle. Still coming is Ireland, though. Joey Carberry absolutely smashed in a tackle as well. Driven back. Japan defense holding well today at the moment. Tatafu in an offside position here. No, ball is coming back. Now here comes Ireland again. Lost a bit of ground. Up to the 10-meter line. No, Jacob Stockdale. Out wide it goes to Daly, to Josh van der Fleer. And Josh van der Fleer out into touch, unfortunately. And it is going to be a line out to Japan on the 22-meter line inside their own half. 14 minutes to go. Alan says, I won England 40-0. That's amazing. Right, Smitty says, nearly 2 a.m. in New Zealand. Might make my grand departure. Well, thank you, Smitty, for joining in, man. You've been a really good entertainment in the comment sections today. Really enjoyed it. It's a pity that you can't stay up for the Lions versus Lions game, because that would have been fun. Janiko Arons says it's nice for smaller rugby nations to give the bigger nations a run for their money. It's really good for world rugby. Yeah, you take this game and you compare it to the one this morning where Tonga got annihilated by the All Blacks, 102-0. So this is much better. Right, taken in by Daly for Ireland, run about on halfway after that box or that up and under from Japan. Still comes Ireland now. Opportunity out wide they go. That little kick. Oh, it's been kicked forward by Ireland, Jacob Stockdale, but into touch it goes. So line out to Japan, 5 meters out from the 22. The Kiwi lad says, see you later, Smitty. And then, Smitty says, cheers, Guru, another great stream. Thank you so much. Right, so let's see what's going to happen with this one. Japan's still in with a chance. We've got 13 minutes left in this game, and anything can happen in this one. Will they be able to steal this one from Ireland, or will Ireland manage to seal this game off now? So Yatamura now leaves the field. Shinigo coming on for Saito again as well. So plenty of changes now, and I think it's a replacement for them. Matsuda is on for Japan as well. The lineup taken well by Japan, but they give away a penalty at ruck time. It is a steal on the ground from Kelleher, and the penalty to Ireland right in front, just outside of 22, and a chance maybe to take an 8-point lead in this game. And yeah, with 12 minutes to go, that could be a massive penalty against Japan. Tatafu not releasing the ball on the ground, and Keller winning it for Ireland. Right, so all the efforts of Japan now might be all for nothing. 11, Jason asked, who is Japan 23, please? So the number 23 of Japan is, let's see real quickly, it is Shane Gates, the South African-born player. Right, Wilhelm says, I will say South Africa won only one time against New Zealand, if I'm right, in 2019. I think they won it twice against them. Kiwi Lad says, I think his wife may have banned him from my streams. Why is that, Kiwi Lads? 2019 South Africa versus New Zealand was a draw. Janico Arends, with this good commentary and thrilling match, and with an ice-cold beer, what more can you ask for? So the kick from Ireland has gone over. 39 points to 31 it is. And 8-point lead now for Ireland with 11 minutes to go. Akili says, Guru Kiwi is here. So, yeah, good to see the Kiwi lads on the chat as well. Are you going to do the Lions versus Lions game? Right, the restart here from Japan, taken in beautifully by Ireland, just outside their own 22. Can they get this ball out into touch real quickly is Ireland. Let's see. Andre Warren says, thank God we never played Japan yesterday. Yeah, that would have been an interesting one. So a little up and under from Ireland, and they've managed to recover the ball, but very scrappy from Ireland now, driven backwards a little bit. So let's see if they can clear this one again. Gibson Park at the back of this ruck puts it to the air again, and now Ireland is going to chase this down on halfway. Comes back the way of Ireland, and Josh van der Vleer's got it on the 10-meter line. Bumps off Michael Leach, and now Gibson Park with another box kick over the top, trying to find a bit of space in behind. The bounce of the ball into touch between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Riley Freeman says, as you can see, I'm clearly Riley Freeman. There we go. Batty says penalty, Ireland 39-31. Yep, that is what it is. And then Kiwi Lad says, I want to make, but my eyelids are getting pretty heavy. Up to you, man. It's one of those streams that could potentially have a good viewership as well. 11J says South Africa beat New Zealand 2018 for the first game. And before that, the last South African win over New Zealand was in 2014. Right, throwing coming here for Japan now. Can they maybe do something here before the end of this game? Throwing not straight from Japan, and it's going to be a scrum down to Ireland with 9 minutes to go. It's such a pity that Japan is now falling a little bit behind here, making those little errors at the moment, just not good enough from them. But a great valiant effort from them, I must say, and really showing why they deserve to be a Tier 1 nation at the moment. Unlike some other teams that's Tier 1 nations. I don't want to mention names because I don't want to make enemies on the stream, but we all know another Tier 1 nation that gets beaten week in and week out. So here comes Ireland again. Gibson Park off the back. He's had a phenomenal game for Ireland, but a ball spills loose. And it is Japan now in possession for Vita. Puts it to the boot, and unfortunately nobody chasing it. It is going to go into the hands of Ireland now, and they're going to run this from just about outside their own 22. Good effort here from Ireland, trying to get something going again. Now comes out to Billy Burns with a skip pass over the top to Daly. Daly up over the 10-meter line. And let's see if they can get hold of this one. Yep, Ireland do have it. And now they come. Over the 10-meter line, they go right in the middle of the field. And Gutenda Makwamaya says, you mean Italy? Yeah, I don't want to mention the name, but you just said the right one. So here comes Japan again. Matsuda up to the 10-meter line inside their own half now. Can they do something from here? Michael Leach tries to step a couple of defenders and still not able to really gain too much ground at the moment. Now they're trying to move this wide, but just the hands not good enough at the moment. Passing it backwards behind the advantage line, and now a knock on from Vavita as well. So yeah, into touch, he knocked it on. So either line out or scrum down. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Janika Arendse says the Boks made Wellington, New Zealand their new home. It feels so much closer, like in our own Boland backyard. Or what do you say, Smitty Toilet? I think Smitty has left. So yeah, we do have a Wellington in South Africa as well. Then Wilhelm says, I think British and Irish Lions will win against the Lions 63 points to 14. That could be a very accurate number there from Wilhelm. Janika Arendse says, come on, Japan, you can do this. Achilles also said British and Irish Lions 67, Lions 9. Right, we're having an injury attendance at the moment to number 19 of Ireland, and he's been really good when he's come on in the second half. So let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ryan Beard, who's had a phenomenal game since he's come onto the field for Ireland. Right, let's see how the poll is doing. So after 68 votes, Ireland now leads with 52 to 48. So, like I said, I do believe that the poll is quite accurate. So at the moment, Ireland will be winning this game, guys, but a very tight one indeed. Right, throw-in coming now from Herring for Ireland. Let's see what they can do on the 10-meter line. They've got it, but very sloppy again from them. Loses ground up to halfway. Josh van der Fleer gets the ball back for Ireland. Gibson Park waiting for it to come out. Now going to drive it up with the forwards. Over halfway they go. Gibson Park, back it goes to Billy Byrne. Billy Byrne with the up and under. Chased down here by Daly. Knocks it on, unfortunately. And it's going to be a scrum down to Japan roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. 11J said, I think 56-19 to the British and Irish Lions. And then Janika Arden says, yeah, this game is done and dusted. Ireland for the win now. We could might as well just keep this one up for a while. So, yeah, it is what it is so far. 71 votes, 52 Ireland, 48% Japan. And the scoreline 39 to 31 at the moment with about 6 minutes to go in this game. If Japan wants anything from this, then they should definitely score next. Right at the back it goes, Matsuda now. Here they come, another charge here from Lafayette. Or is it Vavita? Yeah, it is Lafayette, who makes a couple of meters up for Japan on a 10-meter line inside their own half. Here they come again. Now Nakamura out to Matsuda, gives it out to Vavita. Gets scored on the 10-meter line inside their own half again. Now Shinigo waiting for the ball to come out. Gets it out. Now Saketi. Saketi out to Matt Moore. Shinigo. Back it comes to Matsuda. Matsuda tries to get the pass out to Tatafu. Here they come again. Matsuda. Matsuda over the 10-meter line. They go. Shinigo. Out wide they go now. They need to spread this wide quickly. Here they come. Unfortunately for them, they got forwards in the back line. Is Japan, and it looks like it might get stolen here. Now it does come back. Shinigo, back inside it goes to the big forwards of Japan now. Out wide to Lafayette, caught behind the advantage line now. Good defense from Ireland. Can Japan find a way through? 5 minutes to go. Taken up forward by Japan. This looks like, it's a penalty against Ireland this time round. It is a penalty there against Gavin Coombs, who's on the field for Ireland as well. Off his feet there. and anything can still happen. Kutenda Makwamaya says they should change the squad for South Africa. Etzebeth was not good yesterday, nor was Elton Yankees. Nyakane should also be dropped from the match day 15. So I don't think Etzebeth had too of a bad game, Kutenda, but I don't think Elton Yankees had enough time on the field to really make a difference. So, yeah, Trevor Nyakane for me, not better than Frans Malherbe, but he's also not a bad player. So Josh van der Fleer has been announced the man of the match for this game with 4 minutes to go. Can Japan overturn that? 11J said it's injured again, broken ribs this time round. And Achilles says Nyakane was good. Right, here comes Japan again. Can they make something of this? Over the advantage line they go. Just around about on the 10-meter line. Lapis Labaskachny. Out it goes to Matsuda. Knocked backwards and taken by Shane Gates. Up to the 10-meter line they go still. Now Shanigo. Out it goes to Michael Leach. Takes it up again up to the 10-meter line. Shanigo up to Matt Moore. Matt Moore tackled back by James Ryan. What an attempted tackle there from him. Driving them back up to halfway. Here comes Japan again. Nakamura. Just inside the half of Ireland at the moment. They're going to try and bash it up again. But a penalty against Japan there. Players diving off their feet. So, yeah, what will Ireland do with this one? Will they have it go at goal or will they kick it downfield? Janiko Arendse says, I've met 2 Ireland guys in Clan William, South Africa. They're really nice people. We had a few beers there. And then Achilles says Elton is garbage. And Janiko Arendse also saying that I hope Eben is all right. He's a star in our box team. So I guess that opens the door for Snyman or Marvin Woody to maybe start those games. Right, the kick from Ireland, going to find touch 5 meters out from the 22 of Japan. And, yeah, it could be safe to say that it is going to be a victory for Ireland at the end of the day. It is an 8-point game at the moment. I did say a 15-point margin along with Achilles. So let's see if Ireland can get another try here before the end of the game. Driving their way up to the 22-meter line now. Controlled by Rob Herring at the back of that maul. Still going forward over the 22-meter line they go. Gibson Park waits for the ball. And now they're coming. McCloskey trying to drive his way over the 22-meter line. Held up by Labaskachny there. Now Gibson Park gives it out to a great run there from Bailey. Now Billy Burns with a little cross kick into the hands. Well, no. It's been knocked on by Shane Daly there for Ireland. Right, let me just take a sip here. My throat is going again. Right, so scrum down to Japan, around about 15 meters out from their own try line here. Can Ireland maybe get a penalty from this? 11J said Elton Yankees is good when Pollard is also on the field at the same time. Right, let's see the last scrum of the game, guys. There's about a minute left in this game. And let's see if they can do something with this Japan. Here they come on the attack inside their own 22. They are definitely going to have a run at this. There's Shinigo waiting for the ball at the back for Japan. Comes back to Tatafu. Driven back in that tackle. Now Shinigo. Out it goes to the big forwards again for Japan. Inside their own 22. They are going to have a last gasp at this one now. It is into the hands of the right winger for Japan. About 15 meters out from their own try line now. Shinigo waiting to get this ball out to Tafu. Out it goes to Nakamura. Steps, but a penalty to Japan there. And that is unfortunate for Ireland. So with this one, I think Japan is just going to smack this downfield and try and finish this game on a high. Well, Helen the Good says Cobus Randall need his shot right now. I don't think it's our third scrum off. I don't think he can play against British and Irish Lions. Um, he injured his right shoulder, I think it is, when you're trying to save Helm. Then Contender says maybe Dialendi might start at 13 and Creel goes to the bench. I think Lukanya and Dialendi will probably start the game off. So it will be interesting to see how they go about it. Right, guys, so that is the end of the game as well. It seems, or is it? Let's see. Yeah, full time here, 39 points to 31. And a great effort from Japan, but unfortunately not good enough. Kutenda Makumai says the Yoch has played 4 for the Box. He's played 4 in Brighton Miracle and scored a try. Let's not try and remember that game, Kutenda. Janika says Archie also a good player. He can fill the boots. 11J said Dan de Priya can play lock as well, which is true. Right, Albert says, thanks, Guru. Awesome stream. Well done, Ireland. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I will be back in about 2 hours' time. Well, less than 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, give or take, back for the Lions versus the British and Irish Lions. So looking forward to that one. But until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until next time, cheers.